Welcome to the Astro Forecast for the week of November 20th through to the 26th. We are between moon phases in this forecast. So we start off the moon on the first quarter phase of the moon in Aquarius. So this is going to be a busy week. If you've been feeling it, things are kind of starting to really speed up after that new moon in Scorpio last week. And we are about to enter a full moon in Gemini on Monday next week. So this is kind of that in-between phase where we're sort of building in light, we're getting more energy, and there's a lot going on. We have a major aspect going on every day this week, so listen up. So we start off with Monday, November 20th, with the Sun sextile to Pluto retrograde. So this is intensity. We are wanting to get things done. We are eager for transformation, getting things ready. Maybe I feel like people are going to be like getting ready for Christmas a little earlier. We're kind of going into Black Friday this week as well. So this aspect is about harnessing your personal power and influence to bring about transformative changes in your life. It's an ideal period of self-discovery, achieving long-held goals, and using your influence positively to make meaningful transformations. So this is a time now, like if you want to get back into a eating regime, getting healthy, going back to the gym, cleaning out your house. There's an energy here about like really buckling down and getting things done. And the Sun is in Scorpio, remember. So this is a deeply passionate, caring sign about, home, family, all those kind of watery themes. But this, above all, death, rebirth, and transformation is Scorpio's kind of mission in life, right? They'll always kind of be rebirthing themselves. So this is a wonderful energy for a rebirth of some kind. And you're getting this transformative, evolutionary energy of Pluto coming in here to help you do whatever it is needs to get done. So there's going to be a lot of energy this week, and this is going to help you out. Because on Tuesday, we have Mars now making the same aspect to Pluto. And if you've kind of been seeing, right, the Sun and Mars kind of traveling together, they were exactly conjunct on Saturday. So that was going to, this is going to continue to sort of play out this week. But Mars now coming into Pluto, this is really big energy. Like on this day, Tuesday, November 21st, you really want to find a way to use this energy productively. Because if it doesn't, you'll be very restless at night. You might take it out on people. This can be a really intense fixation as well on things in your life that are, not going well, or ways that you really want to be transformative and regenerative and are not being. So this can be good energy. Oh, I just noticed my lighting is like a little crazy. I'm facing a window, so I look like a ghost, but I'm not a ghost. I'm alive. So channel your determination and intensity into productive endeavors, overcoming challenges with focus and resilience. The aspect empowers you to make meaningful progress in your pursuits, allowing you to tackle complex projects and achieve tangible improvements. Tangible improvements, y'all. This is the time to do it. Mercury is going to go retrograde in December. So we are not going to have this vigor and energy around. Okay, so this is a great time to get up your Christmas lights. This is a great time to put up your Christmas tree. I know there's some enthusiasts out there that are like, no, not till December 1st. I don't know if you're gonna have the motivation then. Like, this is motivation this week, so get stuff done. Wednesday, November 22nd, the Sun moves into Sagittarius. Happy birthday, Sagittarius, right? My positive peeps. Sagittarius brings optimism, positivity, enlightenment, ideas, inspiration, creativity, travel, wanting to learn more about other cultures, philosophy, elevating knowledge, understanding things in a more profound, global way versus just the, knowledge of education in your childhood. This is like university, taking what you'd learned in elementary, junior high school, and now elevating it to the next level to really kind of be of service. But this is more of like a philosophical. Sagittarius also rules the law. So, and this is sort of like the law, the legal stuff behind it, what goes into making that law justice, right? That's Sagittarius. So as the moon moves into Sagittarius, embrace adventure, exploration, and the love for knowledge. Expand your horizons by engaging in intellectual journeys, taking risks, and pursuing personal growth. Cultivate a sense of optimism and enthusiasm. And the Sun will stay here until December 21st when it moves into very serious Capricorn. So this is great merrymaking. This is wonderful, exuberant energy. I think of it as like mutable fire that just goes wherever it desires. It follows its heart, right? So this energy is like, I'm a Sagittarius moon. You can see it's coming out every time I talk about Sag. This is going to be this merrymaking, this exuberant, light, joyful time of year. So this is all good, really good. Take advantage of this energy when it comes in because there's lots of energy. And it's great for socializing too, by the way. So now Thursday, not so great for socializing. We have November 23rd is the Sun square to Saturn. This is a bit of a joy kill, right? Saturn is here to make sure you're taking responsibilities, you're doing the things you're supposed to do, you're not spending too much money, you're eating right, all the things that are kind of boring, all the things that we need in life for balance. So Sun square to Saturn is this feeling of confronting your responsibilities and limitations head on. Focus on structured progress and long-term objectives. Use this energy to build a solid foundation for your goals, addressing challenges and determination with patience. Because goals without structure is just a daydream. Y'all, right? Saturn is needed to make sure that we become masters of the self, that we're actually bringing our dreams into reality. And with Saturn being in Pisces, this is really about tapping into that spiritual, tapping into your intuition and taking those cues, not just trying to do what everybody tells you to do. And this Sun square to Saturn on Thursday can feel kind of sobering. Where have you not been following through? What are your responsibilities that are falling by the wayside, right? You can be confronted by those on Thursday. So I would say really give yourself a lot of compassion and love as you navigate Thursday, because it's going to be one where you're going to have to buckle down and be responsible and use that Sag energy for responsibility versus just like, going off, flying off to New Zealand, always a lovely idea, but not with a Sun square to Saturn. And then Friday, November 24th, we have Mars moving into Sagittarius. So this Mars in Sagittarius is just going to bring that much more fire, more excitement, more aliveness, more joy, and less focus on details, right? Mars in Sagittarius likes to dream big, likes to create big visions. It's great for manifestation. This is a wonderful time for manifestation. Get your Santa list out. Put your things out there that you want to start to talk about them with the people in your life. It's gonna happen. So Mars in Sagittarius, your actions become more adventurous and high-spirited. Pursue your ambitions with enthusiasm and an open-minded approach, embracing new challenges and experiences. Leverage your adaptable, enthusiastic energy to achieve your goals. And remember, Sagittarius is like big picture. It's not about the details. You might not need to know the details just yet. Just follow that. That's why I put the vision board workshop during Sagittarius season, because it's so important to have that manifestation, that aliveness, that feeling of like, what if, what's possible? But I realize not everybody has that view. A lot of people also have probability. What's the likelihood of this happening? How can we structure our dreams? So I also make another vision board workshop in January during Capricorn season, which is about structure, foundations, responsibility. How does this likely get done? And whichever date calls to you, choose that one, right? That's why it's two different kinds of energy in those two workshops. All right, on Saturday, November 25th, we have Mars square to Saturn, another killjoy experience. But this is about using your energy to be responsible, right? Where have you been, this is about cutting the fat. Where have you been overspending? Where have you been using your resources in a way that's not really in alignment with your goals? So you strive for disciplined action and careful planning, even when faced with obstacles. Saturday is going to be full of obstacles, y'all. I would say do not go to Costco on 25th. It's US Thanksgiving on the 23rd. So it's going to be a time, we'll have Black Friday deals and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be crazy. So that Mars square to Saturn can make you very frustrated and also a little prone to not getting what you want. So I would just say, if you can shop from home, I would say stay home if you can. Exercise patience and avoid unnecessary conflicts while working towards your objectives. Maintain a methodical, structured approach and perseverance in the face of challenges. Now, I want you to remember this is exact on this day, but it's building in the days before and the days after. So this aspect is going to be in play for most of the week into next week. So, patience. Obstacles are going to present, but it's helping you to realize what's good and what's not, what's working, what isn't working. Do you need that? Don't you need that, right? Needs and wants is Saturn. Saturn is about needs, right? Are you really meeting the needs, your responsibilities? Are you doing things the right way? And where you're not, you're going to get caught, right? You're going to get caught behind. You're going to be like, oh, this isn't working. Someone's going to correct you and you're going to have to do it all over again. So follow the rules. I know my Aquarians out there are like, I don't want to follow rules. That's okay. It's okay. You don't have to follow the rules. It'll come back again for you to do it again. Right? All roads lead to where you need to go, right? I'm just trying to show you the easier routes, but sometimes you don't need ease. Sometimes you need the lesson on the longer route, and that's okay, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Your soul is really excited when you take the longer route, but our brain doesn't. Our brain wants to go the shortcut, right? So Sunday, November 26th, our last day of the week, we have Venus in conjunct to Uranus. This is a shakeup to the things that you value, to relationships. So whatever is not working for you, let's say you're spending your money, Venus rules what you love and value, money, beauty, relationships. Okay, so whatever's not working for you. So let's say you haven't been taking care of your body. Let's say you're in a relationship that's really touch and go, where there is you've been spending your money in not great ways, and your banking isn't really up to date, or you're not up on your taxes. This is not a tax aspect, but it's going to destabilize you. Uranus is destabilizing. It's a disruptor. It rules Aquarius. So this in conjunct is a 150-degree angle. It's kind of like a kink in the energy. It doesn't flow properly. We have to adjust these two things, what we love and value and having an exciting life. And they may not always come together. Your bank account might not support you flying to New Zealand. That's okay. Maybe you could use points. Maybe you could buy a magazine. Maybe you could watch a video on news, whatever it is, whatever is in alignment with your money is going to be where you need to go right now. So balance your need for independence with your desire for love and connection and your bank account. Excuse me. Avoid impulsive relationships decisions and consider the long-term implications of your actions. Cultivate relationships that respect your independence while nurturing genuine connections. So it's going to be really important for you to not be erratic, to not be make big decisions right now with money, with investments, with relationships is not the time for that. Uranus is not making it stable. So I'm going to say to really be careful in how you spend your money. And, relationships are, not the best day to go for brunch, because it's funny because I am going for brunch on that day. But you could have some really breakthrough conversations too, right? We can use this energy for their highest and best. So there is an opportunity for you to, have genuine nurturing connections and allow each other to be different, to see each other's individuality. Uranus rules our individuality. So I'm going to invite you this week to enjoy the energy that's coming in. Use it in some way that's productive, because come Monday, we have this Gemini full moon and it is intense, y'all. So you might be feeling it Saturday, Sunday as well, as the moon comes into its fullness, and it's going to come into its fullness at 2:16 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on Monday. So we're going to be feeling it on this Sunday as well. So I think it's worth mentioning that there's going to be an emotional time, and we're going to have a Mercury square to Neptune at that time. So there's going to be confusion. It's going to feel like a little bit of a Mercury retrograde, where you're like not hearing things right, or you're sending texts to the wrong wrong people, or your emails go down, or your computer gets fried. So I'm going to say back up your files, y'all, and be really, really careful with who you send what to, and even just being aware of what you're saying, because it will come back to haunt you on Monday. So really being aware of that, and giving yourself, like I would say, giving yourself the weekend to nurture yourself, like have sleep, drink lots of water, eat nourishing food, watch things that fill your soul with happiness and joy. Work on really filling your bucket over this weekend, because you're gonna need it from Monday. And because the more that we are connected to ourselves and nourished, the more resilience we have for the turbulence of a full moon. And this full moon has some aspects to it that are really intensifying this energy of Gemini. So wishing you a great week ahead. Use this energy for your highest and best. I am wishing you joy and productivity. It's my Virgo heart bringing you productivity, but use it for the best, right? Channel this energy into something. Go for a hike. Enjoy nature, right? Fill up your bucket. Have a great week, and thank you for being here. Bye.